In this video, I want to talk about alternative loops using WAV files. To do this, you'll use a looper. Now, a looper is an amazing instrument for practicing and performing live, but a lesser known feature is it's also a foot switch operated music storage device. So in this video, I want to show you how to pre-record a WAV file and store it on your looper to be used like a backtrack. I want to show you in this section how we would create a track in a digital audio workstation, turn that into a WAV file, and then move it to the RC500. So to get started, on the screen what I have is GarageBand opened up. You could do this with any DAW, but the first thing I want to do is turn this into a WAV file. To hear it, it sounds like this. So it's just 8 bars, very simple for this demonstration. Now what I want to do is go up here to share. I want to export the song to disk. It gives me all these choices, and I want to save it as a WAV file. So I click on WAV, and we see the name, kind of a real sort of nondescript name, means something to me. Just I had a variety of keyboard MIDI sounds patches that I used in this. So first I will export this, and this is going to be the file, the WAV file that I will later port over, actually import to the RC500. Here is the RC500. The first thing we want to do is turn it on. To power it on, I take a 1/4-inch plug and I put it in the left mono output. You see it light up. It's on. The next step is to attach our USB. So if I turn this around, over here I have the USB plug. Now the USB is plugged in. The next thing I'm going to do is open up the Boss Studio. So we go back to my screen. We go to a folder called Applications, and I'll just go ahead and do this. It'll be a little bit easier to see. Here's the application that I want to open. So that application is now open, or opening, I should say. And on the screen, I'll show you, it says editor and it says connecting. So this is how we know the looper is communicating with the computer. Here's the, you see on the screen now, is the file that we saved as our WAV file. So again, I'm in the middle of importing. I've clicked import. I want to import this into my looper. I go over here to open. Now, what are we looking at now? This is actually the memory on the looper. So you'll notice a couple things. Memory 1, I've already got a track. I've got something saved, and that's a loop I recorded earlier that I practice with. Same thing in memory 2. However, you look at memory 3, nothing there. So what I'm going to do is import this WAV file into that track. And you see now it's importing. And how do I know that worked? I'll show that it works on the looper. However, right now it's still connected. So in order to play back what I've just imported to the looper, to play that back, I have to shut down this program and actually disconnect the USB. This will allow the looper to go back into its regular play mode. To show that the WAV file was exported, or I'm sorry, actually I imported it into the Boss RC500 to indicate that, to know that it worked. You notice the white under the Rec Play button. Right over that button, it's white. Right over the Stop button, it's also white. This means there is data in memory 3. I know you can't see that very well, but that's proof that our import into the RC500 worked. Okay, to wrap up this video, what I want to do now is play for you the result. So to review, I created a track in my DAW. I turned it in, I exported it into a WAV file. I connected the Boss RC500 to my computer through USB. Then I imported the WAV file into the looper. Now I'm going to play this back. So what we're hearing is the file I created on my DAW, now playing from the looper. So this is handy if you're performing live and you just can't get all the tracks recorded in a live performance. This is one way to prepare ahead of time and yet still get the full benefit of the looper. So let me know your experience using loopers. Is this something you've done? Is it something you have experience with? Was this video helpful?